So cool thing about this backpack is I have seen a lot of people wonder how much you could fit in there. There's my June Crane gimbal. If you flip up all the sides just on one side, you can easily slide it straight down and still have plenty of room left on the sides. I mean, it fits nice, really. So you could do that. I've even got a second little tripod in here with my B-Script Pro on there. And lenses on one side and all my batteries and stuff like that on the other. I mean, it's just so easy to tote around. So, and if you decide to combine that with this and optical stabilization on your camera or lens, I mean, you talk about some smooth shots. Fantastic for tracking. So this is cool. I just got invited to go inside this church, and they invited me to come in and look around and told me that I could take all the pictures that I wanted. So I'm a huge lover of things that are like really even and symmetrical. And most churches, for whatever reason, they're all built very symmetrical. So a lot of times when you see me posting up my pictures and stuff, a lot of them are of churches. They satisfy deeply that symmetrical thing that I have. Also at this particular church are the remains of two deceased saints, Saint Magnus and Saint Bonosa. They were brought here from Italy back in 1901. I've never seen a Catholic church with remains on display before, so it was really interesting. So I was just trying to get pictures of this place here behind me, and I was over in the other parking lot, and I was told that because of some sort of, you know, BS HIPAA thing or something, because there's some sort of medical facility, people will give you any excuse to try and get you to not take photographs. A lot of places, you know, are trying to be secretive or whatever, but just remember that you have a right to take photographs anywhere as long as you're on public property, and I was. So just remember that, boys and girls. Don't ever let these places bully you. So instead of arguing with him, though, I just went around to the other side of the building that was not even close to his property, and honestly I think I got a better shot. So haha. This is the old ice tower, and they've got it all fenced off now. But before, you used to be able to get in here really easy and get some pretty fantastic, like, urban explorer type shots. But now that they've closed it off, it makes it so much harder to get in, and it can be pretty scary in these places. And A, you might want somebody with you, and B, if you don't have someone with you and you break your face, it's going to be kind of hard to dial 911 if you fall through a floor. So instead of braving it, I think that I might actually just try and get whatever shot that I need from the outside. Of course, need is a completely different story than want. So some of you guys might actually remember this building if you've been watching me for a very long time. I did sort of like a little short film kind of test with the little CCTV lens here. I think it was the CCTV lens. That looks pretty close to entry right there. And then they've been using these bricks, cinder blocks, and just hopping right on in there. And honestly, it wouldn't be that hard. But a lot of the problems that you have with these older buildings is that they start to decay pretty quick without maintenance. And even though these are probably very sturdy steel columns, you just never can tell if the floor is going to buckle on you. I mean, you can see all of that roof damage. Really, really bad. I mean, that looks like that is caving in right now. So yeah, coming up on the top of parking garages is a really good way to get really clear views, especially if you plan on filming in the city, just because it kind of gets you up above everything. A super duper easy way to get up and see whatever it is you need to see without too many obstructions. Of course, you never really know until you finally get up there and actually take a look. So not everything always pans out. So needless to say, today was an extremely eventful day for me. I mean, I literally shot from right around 6:30 in the morning until about roughly 10:30 in the morning. So 4 full hours being out there, going everywhere, shooting. It was a pretty crazy day. Now, when it comes to the Fuji X-T2, I just don't know if it's going to actually work out as a vlogging camera. So in theory, it works just fine. But in practice, when I got out there, you could clearly see where it was trying to compensate for the different style, you know, the different lighting changes. It would kind of do that dank, 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 and trying to adjust the exposure. It doesn't look very good, and I'm not a huge fan. That being said, I basically have two options. I can basically just continue to use my A6300 as my primary video camera, just use the X-T2 as my primary stills camera, or I can use the cell phone. You know, most cell phones are actually pretty good these days. They all shoot 4K, or at least most of them do. When you're trying to do things on a camera that wasn't meant to do what you wanted to do, you're basically just beating your head against the wall, because in most circumstances, it's just not going to work. So while I really love the Fuji X-T2 for stills, I just don't think it's not there yet. So it's not like this picture is bad quality. I mean, I'm recording this video right now on the iPhone 7s Plus, or the 7 Plus. 7S Plus. Not yet. And while it may not be the best, as far as content creation goes, it is the quickest, easiest, most accessible. It's always with me. I mean, literally everywhere. It's always with me. So I think I'm just going to stick with that. At any rate, guys, thanks so much for stopping here at the Photo Video Show. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I'll see you guys again on the next one. Peace.